laying claim for the harvest. Favor with God. Harvest must be claimed. Most Christians have labored in God, but they have never claimed the harvest. They don't tell the Lord, I perceive it is my season for the harvest. There is a difference between provision and harvest. Somebody may be living in provision, enjoying provision, thinking that this is the harvest. But I want to tell you the difference is harvest is plenty. Harvest is abundant. Harvest is so much. Provision is something that God gives you to sustain you. And sometimes we settle on provision instead of contenting for the harvest. Harvest is given by God. Don't go claim harvest from people that you serve. Claim your harvest from God. Because harvest is spiritual. Harvest comes from God as a result of the work of God that you are doing within your jurisdiction of service. You are entitled to harvest. You also need to know it is time for the harvest. One challenge is when we don't know that it is time for the harvest. We always know it is time for me to sow. It is time for me to work. It is time for me to wait. But we rarely know it is time for me to do what? To harvest. You need to know that it is time for the harvest. And that's why we wait on the Lord and we announce that the favor for harvest has come and it is time for the harvest. You know that I'm entitled to a harvest. There is something that I need to harvest. This is what I need to harvest. And you also need to know that it is time for the harvest. You also need to know where the harvest is. And you need to know what is your harvest. Sometimes you may leave the place of your harvest. Suppose Jacob angetembea na atoroke hapo, arudi huko kwa baba yake, angewacha harvest wapi? Hapo. You need to know where your harvest is.